guys, welcome to Forever Young RC. We're going to show you how to bulletproof your bodies.
Okay, I wanted to do just a quick short video on something that's been done a lot, but a few things that I see people hasn't really went over. That being putting armor or shoe goo and drywall tape on the inside of your bodies. And most of us know that bodies are really expensive and they kind of represent who you are if you paint them, and you want them to last a long time. And if you don't do this, they don't last very long. So when you do this and do it right, it will last 5 times longer, I promise you. But there's a few keys to it, and I'll try to go over a couple of those right now. This body has already been done. I've already put down all the drywall tape on it, and I've got from here up already shoe gooed as well. Like they say in anything, preparation is key. And when you're prepping this to put the drywall tape on it, you don't want to overlap the drywall tape too much. What it does, it causes the shoe goo to goop up, and it'll get just real gummy in some places. Once you get it all laid out, the tape, you want to trim up any holes and trim up the edges before you go and put the shoe goo on, because it makes it more difficult, kind of gummy and stringy, to kind of cut off that excess stuff. Also, now, when putting the shoe goo on, it's very important, well, I've found it very important to only put it on your finger and then rub it down. That keeps it from getting too much buildup, and you can really press it in that mesh and get it in that mesh drywall tape and really get in those corners. So what I'll do is I've only got this back half left to go. I'll do a little bit of it and show you, but here I'll show you a little bit closer how I don't have much overlapping tape at all. And also another thing I do, a key to it, is put your shoe goo in a small heating pad for about 10 minutes and heat it up. That way it goes on much easier and it squeezes in the cracks and grooves real easy. Let's put some shoe goo on. This is a tedious and boring thing to do, but if you do it right and take a little care when you do it, it really pays off in the end. Basically do it to every one of my bodies, because I mean, hey, let's face it, this XMAXX body, it's $100 all day. Well, if you get one painted, it's $100. $70 body. And a lot of tent scale bodies are really expensive too, and especially with the paint. So we want to do what we can to make them last as long as they can. I even do this to my race cars, my race off-road buggies and truggies. People ask me sometimes, doesn't it add too much top weight to the vehicle? Well, the answer is yes, it does add weight, and it's not weight where you really want it, the weight being at the top. But I've weighed the before and after on a scale, and the difference is not really that much. And hey, if you're just an average racer like I am, not really doing it serious, it's not going to affect your driving one bit. I'm just trying to spread this on in even layers. And the flat part obviously is the easiest part, and you try when you're putting the tape down, in some areas, in some pockets, it'll tend to try to lift up. You want to try to get that pushed down as much as possible. And also another thing I do, after I put on the drywall tape, I take super glue and go around and super glue just in spots so it holds everything down, because if you don't, once you start doing this, the drywall tape will definitely move on you and it'll shift around. And then that's just a whole nother problem. So that's what I'm doing. Just going, putting an even layer everywhere with just one finger. Putting the shoe goo on this has taken me, this entire body will probably take me about an hour and a half, but it's definitely worth it. So if you want your bodies to last, do this. Thanks.